Hi guys, Hi guys, Chris at MS39 here. Welcome to the 175 subscriber special. Now, guess I'm gonna break this up into two parts, I guess. Well, not like one part like today or whatever, or like two sections. It'll be still one video, so I'm gonna do like how I record and everything, and then how I do like the editing and thumbnails and all of that. So if we go over here, I have an Elgato HD60S, so I use this software when it wants to load to record it. See if it'll pop up. Here we go. So as you see, it's not connected now, but so okay. One second. Okay, so alright, so this is like the Switch home screen, so
I finished my wreath. I sent you a picture of it.
um
And I made, I got one done for you and Pat. I gotta just make the second one now. I've been busy working away. I went and bought the stuff on the way home. I stopped and picked it up. I was very excited to do them. So I got one done, and you guys can pick which one each of you want. I know you always say that. So she was funny. She's as cute as could be. She's excited.
okay, so
From where she was sitting. So she didn't realize it was the ribbon.
so I guess I'll start with this top little bar thing.
And that's
So
that's the excitement over here. Plugging away.
okay, probably should have changed that at some point. But actually, this is all your things. So your Xboxes, your PlayStations, your Nintendo stuff, iPad, your iPhones, so on and so forth. I have it set to 1080p 60 FPS. Picture I just don't really mess with. So profile is basically used if you're gonna upload like a stream to like YouTube or Twitch or so forth. Yeah, so game audio is what you think is be like. If it's like actually playing a game, it would show, but since this home screen is like actually if it doesn't. As you can see, it's picking up the game audio, and so basically you'd do your account, so you see all your options. Then you just hit the screen button down here and do a stream. Your input device, what you wanted to do, and this is pretty self-explanatory. Not as well. So for YouTube, I use a 2 terabyte backup drive, which I really just store everything on and be done with it, which I'll get to later. And so basically, I'd hit record, then I'd talk, so on and so forth, and yeah. So we're gonna close this for now. And let's open here. So all the raw files are stored in the Game Capture HD library. As you can see, there's some videos that haven't been released yet. So let's do. So this I'm working on now. So the game audio is what you think it is. I have no idea what this is. This is the raw footage. And this is just like a little thumbnail image. So if there was commentary, see here, there'd be a commentary file, And yeah. So, so let's go to iMovie. So this is where I do all my editing. Let's see. What do I want to do? You know what? Do that? Yeah. So let's say, so if I wanted to, let's just delete these. Alright. So if I wanted to do, so part 4 of this, so 1, 2, 3, 4, which is, I should be already up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. So what I'd do is that's the raw file, and do I even have that anymore? Let's see. Desktop part. I don't think I do. I delete it. Do I? Is it still here? No. So let's not do that one. So let's say I want to do part 5 instead, just because I have the necessary things for that. I want to. There we go. So I know this was that I double on this. This is really part 5. So here we go. We put that into there, and nope, wrong button. And what I'm doing now, I'm recording it separately from that's because it's easier to do it that way. So basically, so this is my little intro thing. So I dragged the intro down first, and the weird thing about iMovie, whatever the first clip you put in, that's the quality of the project. I mean of the movie. So then the way this would work is this would be dragged here, and this would go underneath it as the audio file. So I believe so. As you can see, now there's this black border around the footage, which I don't. As far as I know, I can't do anything about. So then we crop the black off. So do that. Then we put that there. It's all centered, and then boom. So then normally what I'd do is I'd listen to the audio so it would line up with the footage. And the way I'm doing now, I'm saying like 3, 2, 1, go, and then clicking the mouse. And so, but when I click the mouse, it gets started. So let's use these real quick. Okay. Actually, let's mute this first so I can hear the audio. Come on. Jeez. So, I think, so this is where I said go, and the click is like right there. So then we cut the footage, and then it would be dragged right up to here when it wants to. So right here, this is when I usually start my intro and everything. So actually no, right here, sorry. So then we cut that out, and what I normally do is for all the cutscenes I usually like cut out the audio. I'm not gonna do it too much, so like talk, yep, here we go. So usually when I start up talking again is when hopefully the audio will load. That's weird. The audio seems off. I'm not. Let's. I wish it would load, but it's not. So let's just say for the sake of it, it's here. Then I'd cut it out, and then when the cutscene's done, I'd start talking again, doing whatever I do. But wait a minute. Wait. Oh, I didn't. I thought I cut it the first time. So here and there, and that would just be the raw footage. So then I'd keep on doing that for the rest of the cutscenes. And is this even the right file or any? Let's make sure, because this doesn't look right. This is part, of course, it is part 6. But I think you get the idea. That's normally what I do. And this, I wish, darn it. Let's just say this is just how it's supposed to be. Let's just go with it. So we drag that there to the very end. Let's just say this is where I say bye. Cut that, and we'd go to backgrounds, and we'd pull out this blob effect, and cut, put that there, and then drag this down here, so there's still audio when you listen to it. So then that would be brought up here. So then we drag this back. And so as you can see, it just scrolls across. So then you hit this crop, you hit fit, and then these double screen, picture in picture. Then you want to line it up at the top, and then just drag it out. And then bring it up top, and then this is where would all like the subscribe, though here's some more videos, and all that would go. Again, this is like rough, so. But that's based. I would normally name it like Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 Part 6 or whatever. I'm just gonna delete that since I'm gonna use it up. I'm probably gonna end up using Final Cut Pro X. So with thumbnails, what I usually do, let's just use this as an example. So here we go. Here we have Online Matches 38. So basically, I'm just gonna. So when you play at the end, like when it says like, oh, this is the team that won, this is the team that lost, there's like a split second when you can see the background. As you can see, it's not like, it's usually blank, but because this is like a new map at the time, I just went for it. So you do image, do desktop, and it would save. It'll pop up, don't worry. Hopefully. Come on. Oh, we might. Of course. I might as well just cancel this at this point. X. Alright. The thing is, like, you can't take too many tasks. Up there it is. So then, where is it? Here it is. So then there you go, there it is. And normally, I'd upload it to my Google Drive, which this is the folder for. And then on my school computer, I'd use Photoshop to get the thumbnail layout that it normally does. But while we're here, before I get to that, so here we have so everything related to YouTube, but I guess like besides these two, more or less, is stored here. So this is my channel, and so this is where all the files and thumbnails are stored for Lego Marvel Superheroes 2, then Splatoon, then Odyssey, and so forth. And so what I do is, because instead of clicking through like 3 different folders, I make aliases. So I'll make alias, and oh, is it? Up there it is. So basically what this does, it lets you jump to the folder. So if I'm like, oh, I need to put this into the Splatoon folder, click it, and it'll bring me right to it. So, and actually, let's just, I don't, weird. There, should be that. So let's pull these up. I hope the Lego Marvel one works. So here we go. So each of these have a thumbnail folder. This one's all the way at the bottom. This one's right here. So as you see, I used like a little like code like thing, And so the space before the underscore is usually like an abbreviation for the game name. So SMO stands for Super Mario Odyssey. LMSH2 stands for Lego Mario Super Heroes 2. And so after that, I usually do part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, and so forth. But for Splatoon 2, I do Splatoon 2 underscore OM, and whatever the number it happens to be. So OM stands for online matches, and you can figure it out. I think you can figure it out from there. So let's close all of these. These aren't necessary. So for the first 10 thumbnails for Super Mario Odyssey, I use these part logos, as I call them. So it's these. So part 1, part 2. These are all made using Photoshop, but the way I'd apply them is using a website called BeFunky. So let's see, where is it? So this is the Super Mario Odyssey thumbnail for Bowser's Kingdom. So first off, what we're going to do, we're going to crop it so the white border isn't there. The white and black border, rather. So, hit OK. Okay, there's a little white on the left side, so we're going to crop again. So that's 710, we're going to do 1709 rather. And then there we go. So here we have this. So then we're going to do Layer Manager, and I'm going to go to the Super Mario Odyssey folder when I find it. Then thumbnails, and I'm going to upload the logo. So this would go here, right there, and then I'm actually using a new set of thumbnails for this. So now so this is Bowser's Kingdom. So we're gonna put this here. So as you like drag, it usually does it like equally, but if you hit shift, it'll do it like this, all weird. So let's put that back. Then we'd do so then the power moves, which is like a red orange color, and we put that up to the little cap. And then we would do purple coins, if there are purple coins. So there we go. And that would most likely be the thumbnail. Done, flatten layer, save as. Then we're going to do SMO, part 23, I think. I think that's right. Thumbnails, part 23. So boom. There we go. We made a thumbnail. So you're probably asking yourself, how do I make like these? Well, actually, you probably have two questions. How do I get like this 3D effect, and how do I get the fonts? Now, the 3D effects I usually use and the gradients are used all through Adobe Photoshop, and the fonts I just find on the internet. So let's see, Super Mario font. Let's say that's what I was looking for. So I'd look at it, I'm like, oh, that looks pretty good. Download, and so forth. But let's say I can't find the right font. Let's say I wanted to get this font of Dermot's channel. So drag that down there. And then what I do, I'm going to put that back. So font by image. And then we're going to identify fonts. Upload this image. And then, So then we're just going to get the letters in the little crop box. I see it has 2 letters selected. So So manually adjust, so TD, only free fonts, and let's go with that. So then we go up to, so let's say, oh, that looks pretty accurate. Let me download, and there we go. So we can close all these. So now we're gonna jump over to the Adobe Photoshop, and I still haven't turned off my switch. Alright, so here we are on my school laptop, and as you can see, it's not the best quality since it won't let me use the QuickTime Player, which I use to make record my computer, so I'm using my iPad. So let's download this image, which is the same image I did. So we put this here. I believe this was Tower Control. So I have a Photoshop folder, and since Tower Control is ranked battle, we're gonna open this. So alright, so there's the little template thing I make. I can see the image already there, just because I made it. It's an old episode. So then I'd usually place that there, and as you I'd make sure that it fits up with the ends of the screen, or the canvas rather. And so there we go, good. But usually what ends up happening, the numbers isn't right. So we go to text. So I have all the texts already made. And so if this was part 37, boom, 7. Now, great. Let me just fix the screen on this. Alright, let's just go with that. Alright, so then we do File, Save as a JPEG, and Splatoon 2 OM37. Save to desktop. There we go. So then we take this file, and I usually upload it to my drive. There's a nice picture of me. And then I'd download it on my main computer, and then, yeah, that's about it. So I do have, I think, open. So this is the template for the text for Super Mario Odyssey, and then Lego Mario Superheroes 2. And yeah, that's about it. Oh, here's actually a Splatfest one too. So yeah, that's usually how I make these. That's about it. And I'll see you guys back on my other computer. All right, here we are. A little creepy editing while having it recorded. I guess it's weird. So I guess I really just want to thank you guys again for 175 subscribers. Well, not really again, but you get the point. I mean, YouTube is something I really enjoy doing, which is probably the reason why I haven't given up yet. And I understand there was definitely things I could improve on, but I don't really know where to start with that because I guess I don't feel like I'm getting any feedback from you guys. Which would be appreciated. If it's constructive criticism, yes, it would. But yeah, that's really about it, guys. Again, thank you for 170 subscribers. Hopefully, I can continue to grow this channel in 2018. And I'll see you guys in another video. Bye!